Do you have tips for someone who's just beginning? Like, what would you say?
I'm actually glad you asked this because I've been I've actually been having a few conversations around this lately. Because again, even at the art booths, like different people that will come up, or my own family. But I want to say, like, I think there's such a value in doing art, even if you're not an artist. So I first want to put that
like
there.
A professional artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not good, or I don't do that. And what I'm wanting to say, what I've been noticing lately is, like you can, the way you learn, like reading, right? Or like listening to music. But I find I hear from the Lord the best, and I process life just while
same
creating.
Yeah.
It could literally just be like a doodle.
Yeah.
But it's like, and I don't have like science to back this up. I've actually been like wanting to look into this. It's like I can feel something different happening in my brain though. Like it almost just kind of like disconnects from, because I've got like 5,000 thoughts going at a time. Like
a lot of us
quick,
do, especially creatives. Like
Yes.
we're just booming with thoughts.
Yeah. And so it just kind of helps shut that off. And it's like I can feel the relax, and then I'm able to just like process, or like I like zone out. I don't know if that's I don't know.
Or focus in.
Or focus in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'll like, if I'm listening to a podcast or a teaching, and then if I'm drawing during that, I'm retaining everything so much better. I'm not distracted, and I actually can feel hear the Lord weighing in on things. I think there's such a value in just sitting down, the art of creating, whatever that looks like.
Oh, I love that.
I think we're made to do that. Like God is a creator.
Yeah.
And I like so long for more people to just tap into that. And I actually told my sister this not long ago, and she picked up painting again, and it was like actually really profound for her. And we'll always FaceTime, she'll like show me this painting again. Like and then like my dad, he doesn't have a creative bone in his body. He like just went out and bought some acrylics or something just to try, because I just was like telling him, I'm like you'll hear so much more clearly, like you should just try it. Like you don't ever have to show the work to anybody. I love that. But to someone just starting, I would just say, like, who actually does consider so I just address people who are like, first, I'm not an artist, I don't have the gift, so I'm not even picking up the brush, the pencil, whatever. I'm saying just create and do it, because
do something.
Yeah, something else happens internally when you do that. Like, and just the reminder, like, you never need to share it just for you. I think everybody should like create whatever that looks like. To the person who actually has the passion for art, kind of considers themselves an artist, but is starting, it makes me think of the verse, like, don't despise the day of small beginnings. Or,
oh my gosh, yeah, that's the truth.
Truly, it's over time and a lot of trial and error. And I always like, to me, it's everything like, don't quit. Never, just keep pushing it. And eventually at some point it just clicks. I feel like
I agree with you.
There's almost the reward of like, you're actually sowing a lot in that time, and you're learning a lot about yourself. You're developing your craft, and it's not going to be pretty up front. Like, it's just not.
That's so true.
Oh, man.
The days of small beginnings, I remember them.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would just say to anyone who's like just starting, just go for it and trust the process, and trust that, the Lord honors that process.
Yeah.
And yeah, if it gives you life, don't cut that out. And that's, I don't know. I've been sitting lately like, Lord, I'm so glad that I pushed through and didn't give in. Like, it's finally making sense. And then you have a person who comes up and they're like sharing with you what they just got off of your piece.
Wow.
And like, and I mean, I've been amazed. I'm at the point, I feel like I'm slightly turning topic for a second. Okay.
Please.
I'm at the point where I don't even really share anymore with people. If they ask me, like, what does this piece mean? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm like, well, what are you getting from it? Because I've been so much, like, I've been shocked by some of the conversations I've had, or like, one person can look at it and be like, well, the way you painted this and the eye here and this touched me this and the Lord gave me a dream back, and like, they're sharing their whole revelation, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I was going for. You know,
Not
was
really, but
going-
yeah.
like some elements
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
but
that's awesome.
it's just making me really trust, like, I don't even know how to put that. I am come to trust the gift the Lord's given me more than myself. I know it's going to impact just where it's at, and it's nothing in that I can even do. And so, yeah,
Oh, I love that.
I'm
We
like,
tried to explain away something. Like, art is just not meant to explain.
no,
It's like, that's not the sole purpose of art. Like, it captures, it really does. Like, you can look at different moments in history that are captured in art, but a lot of art was never meant to be an explanation. And I think our world right now, like, everything needs an explanation, and art just is not meant to always serve that function. It can, but it's not the fullness of art. And I think that's beautiful. And that encourages me. And I've experienced that with my own music that I've made. I've made songs about like different struggles, and then I will have people hit me up authentically in an email or something saying, hey, I really got this from this one line in your song, which I didn't even think about. That one line was like the one line I did not really even like ponder very much.
Yeah.
And they're like, it really touched me and my whole life has changed. And I'm like, well, golly gee, like I just had no clue.
Yeah.
Okay, your art really does go beyond you. It's like a whole living being, like
It
a
is.
child or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll speak for itself. That's cool.